Check, check, 1, 2, 3, check, check. Check, check, 1, 2, 3, check, check. Check, 1, 2, 3, check, check, 1, 2, 3. Check, check, 1, 2, 3, check, check, 1, 2, 3. Check, check, 1, 2, 3.
We will be right with you in just a short moment. Welcome to the Averett Sports Network. My name is Luis Martinez, and to my left is Wyatt Apicole. Today we are broadcasting national championship very own Averett women's volleyball team for Averett University. And Guilford College Quakers. For the starting line for the Guilford Quakers, we have number 3, Madison Bozar. Number 4, Annie Cruz. Number 5, Amy Hall. Number 9, Casey Johnson. Number 12, Christoph Alcantara. Number 15, Jesse Johnson. Number 22, Natalie Moore. And for your home Cougars, we have number 10, Erin Gray. Number 15, Hope Parish. Number 20, Emily McIntosh. Number 21, Allie Wilkerson. Number 22, Emma Nash. And number 23, Dayton Moore. Wyatt, why don't you go ahead and walk us through what these teams have gone through for the last couple of weeks opening up their season?
That's right, Luis. Both teams have come into this game with a fairly good schedule, but kind of pretty even in terms of what has happened over the first couple weeks. As Guilford comes in with a total of 3 wins and 6 losses, and Averett comes in with a total of 3 wins and 7 losses. Now, the Cougars are coming off of a win against Piedmont University on September 14th. So we're gonna get to see how the Cougars have come out in terms of momentum when it comes to this. As they came out with a very dominant win, winning that game 3-0 over Piedmont. So it should be fairly interesting.
And we will take a moment for the national anthem. just about to get this match underway here. A couple key points for the Cougars, as we mentioned earlier, Wyatt, is their libero, number 10, fifth-year senior, Aaron Gray, who leads the NCAA now in digs for starting a couple weeks of the season. And she's also the career high dig leader in Averett women's volleyball history.
That's right. That's right, Luis. Aaron Gray. Yes, you mentioned Aaron Gray being the NCAA dig leader coming into this game, as she continued her dominant performance of that over the last couple weeks, coming into this season, as Coach Olivia Earls has kind of picked up where she's left off, coming out of last season with the expectations and standards that she set.
And we can't forget about number 22, Emma Nash, another fifth-year senior brought back from last year, who is an incredible player for the Cougars, having multiple kills throughout each set and just a key part of their success over the last couple years.
Yeah, that's right, Luis. Definitely, Emma Nash has definitely been a key part of this team and key part of the defense. As she's been a little bit more of a communicator on the back line of the Cougar defense when it comes to getting the ball back over the net.
As we are announcing the lineups here, awaiting the first whistle to get this match underway. This Guilford squad trying to come above the Cougars, currently 3-6 to the Cougars 3-7. The Quakers are hoping to add another win or another number to the point column, to the win column, sorry. As we are announcing our starters now. There's Aaron Gray, number 10. Hope Parrish, number 15.
You know, we talked about fifth-year seniors and newcomers coming onto the squad for this year. One of the things that I've got to mention is the fact that we're going to see fifth-year senior Destiny McIntosh now be able to play with her sister, who's a brand new player on this year's team. So it's interesting how she and her sister shape up on the front line when it comes to getting the ball back over the net, and kind of her contributions with bringing a little bit more offense with the squad.
As we're just about get here underway, let's talk a little bit about this visiting Guilford squad. Leading in kills, number 9, Casey Johnson for Guilford. 109 kills, not far behind her is number 12, Crispo Alcantara. They might be looking at them today for a couple points here and there.
That's right, Luis. One of the key players we're watching for your Averett University Cougars is Rachel Green, as she leads the squad so far this year in kills, with 15 kills so far over the past couple of weeks.
Looking back at Guilford squad, a lot of assists coming from number 4, Maddie Page, senior for Guilford. Going on strong with 338 sets.
That's right, Luis. We're definitely seeing the fact is that both Averett and Guilford have a fair amount of veteran leadership coming into this, and so it should be very interesting to see who will take the advantage when it comes to the defense on the back line, and making sure that there are no easy points that they on one side of the net.
And we are about to get underway here in the Grant Center. Emma Nash, number 22, that fifth-year senior we talked about earlier, going to start us off. As Nash, very joyful to be back here with the Cougars, with her teammates. This team chemistry is unmatched, unlike any other. They all love each other, care for each other. And Emma Nash gets us started. Not the start she wanted, as the ball goes out of bounds. Number 4, Maddie Page for Guilford will try to set it right back.
That's right, Louise. Emma Nash there, just a little too strong there through the back line there, just not able to keep it in bounds, and looking to kind of avenge that point and get the ball back here early.
Not the best of starts for the Cougars as they go down 2 really early in this set. Served by Page over the head of McIntosh, and now back to the Cougars.
That's right here, Luis. The Cougars get that point right back as that was a key mistake here from the Quakers. Kind of giving the point back and to the Cougars and keeping the Cougars in this match.
There's now a couple substitutions here. Number 20, Emily McIntosh, making way for her older sister, Destiny McIntosh.
That's right. We just talked about the McIntosh sisters, how during the Cougar Classic here earlier on in the season, we saw those two on the front line of the defense.
As Moore gets it over to Gray. Parish, Moore saves, set by Wilkerson. Kill by Parish, and we are all tied early on in this set.
That was an excellent kill by Parrish to get that ball back over the net and find the perfect spot as the Quakers not able to handle it there as this game is now all tied up like you just said.
Now Gray going to serve again. Set by Page. Hit over by number 15. And kill there by Wilkerson. As the Cougars are starting to get their fire back.
That's right, Louise. Allie Wilkerson, definitely a key part of the offense here for the Cougars, as she comes in with a lot of experience, and she comes in with a really kind of strong, heavy hand, as she is really able to help the Cougars out here with making sure that they're never really out of any match.
Gray serve to Alcantara, sends it back. Gray dig, set Moore. Parrish kill. That was Destiny McIntosh, number 16, another fifth-year senior, like we mentioned. Coach Earle's very happy to bring back all 4 of our seniors from last year. Very excited to have that type of leadership on this team.
You're definitely right there, Louise. As we're definitely seeing that the momentum of the win over Piedmont has definitely brought the winning momentum back into the Grant Center.
As Alcantara sends it over to Nash. Moore over to McIntosh. Off the tip. Set there by Page. Alcantara back trying to kill. Moore saves. Set Nash. Parish hit over. Now Moore sends it over to number 3 for Guilford, Madison Bozart. Bozart trying to send it right back, and it goes out of bounds.
Very good chemistry here from the Cougars. You can definitely tell that they're all on the same page here tonight as they bring kind of a fire that they needed for a little while back into the building.
And that is a kill there by number 12, Alcantara, as she will make way for number 8, Zoe Wisnant.
An early 6-3 lead here for the Cougars as they look to add on here early.
Wisnart sending it over to Gray. Parish keeps it in. Sent over by Gray. And another point scored there by Gray.
As Emma Nash picks up Gray, and just Coach Olivia Earle is just really happy with the way that Gray has been able to help lead this team and bring the chemistry into the locker room.
Gray, number 10, and a phenomenal player, great leader for this Cougars team, as Kinsley Stevens back to serve. Number 3, Sydney Mounts.
And as you're probably noticing there, either if you're here at the Grand Center or at home watching, you're seeing teammate Brenda Light get her team all fired up there on the bench. It just goes to show what great chemistry the Cougars have when they bring that over back into this season.
Attempted kill there by Natalie Moore, number 22 for Guilford. Gets blocked but goes out of bounds, getting the point for the Quakers. Back to serve is Bosarth, sophomore out of Greensboro, North Carolina for the Quakers. Over to Mounts, Stevens, McIntosh. Bosarth, Gray, McIntosh. Now Page setting. Off the fingertips there, number 9, Casey Johnson gets a kill off of Emma Nash. Emma Nash couldn't quite control it, goes out of bounds, and a point for the Quakers.
That's right, as you can see, Nash is just not unable to handle that one, but her communication on the back line has definitely had a huge contribution into the with this team, as that is another kill there by the Cougars as they add to their early lead.
Number 21, Allie Wilkerson there on that amazing kill right on the line. Kaylee Gentry now serving for the Cougars as the Quakers try to get back into this game. 3-point lead for the Cougars.
Good save there. It's been blocked there by Emma Nash in the front line of the defense.
Quakers having a bit of trouble starting back up as Paige and Natalie Moore, number 22 for the Quakers, couldn't quite get it over the net. Gentry serve, Page set, Moore bump over. Set by Stevens. Mounts didn't have the right trajectory trying to get it over the net for a kill. Falls short. Substitution here, number 18, Vivian Cavatayo, sorry. Over to Nash. Stevens, Nash, kill. Bosarth had a good dig, just couldn't get out of the way in time to make room for her teammates.
That's right, Louise. That was a great kill there by Nash and the Cougars there on the front line. As you're seeing Nash there, the center of that front line.
Set there by Paige. Moore gets it off the fingertips of Mounts and Nash and go out of bounds. And it'll be another point for the Quakers. 10-7 here in the Grant Center. Cougars lead by 3.
You're seeing a little shift by Coach Olivia Earls on that front line of the offense. As you're seeing now Nash, Kinsley Stevens, and Emily McIntosh there sit on the front line, along with Aaron Gray coming back to the back line.
That was a great kill there by Nash, taking advantage of this hot streak that they have going on, as Dayton Moore, number 23, stepping back to serve. Back in the game is number 15, Hope Parish. This Moore serve over to Moore. Page sets. Alcantara looking for that back corner and finds it.
That was a great kill there by Moore. As it just went in that on that back corner.
Marie Hall's initial serve out of bounds. Will be back in possession of the Cougars. Back in the game, number 21, Allie Wilkerson. Back on that front line, along with Emily McIntosh and Hope Parish.
Just a little too strong there from the serve for the Quakers.
And kind of ironic as Nash's serve goes also out of bounds, just a little too far. Number 4, Maddie Page back to serve. Set by Moore. McIntosh. Great dig there by Bosarth. Now Wilkerson trying to have a kill of her own. Alcantara from way far out. Nash trying to reach it. Couldn't get there in time.
That was a great kill there by Alcantara, as Nash just wasn't able to get there in time.
Now Nash trying to aim for that back corner. Goes slightly wide left. Go out of bounds.
Nash is trying to find her rhythm here early. As the Quakers keep it alive there, but are not able to keep it in play, as that is yet another point here for the Cougars as they regain a 2-point lead.
And back to serve is Aaron Gray, number 10 for the Cougars. As their serve goes straight to Bosarth. Set, Page, Johnson. Now more sets for the Cougars. McIntosh trying to find that line. Just a little too much power behind that kill. It'll go out of bounds.
That's right, Louise. She was just trying to find that back corner. Just really didn't quite have the right angle on it. But as we're seeing is that both her and Nash kind of both coming out strong tonight in terms of how heavy they're hitting the ball over the net. She's not able to find the space for it, as this game is all tied up at 13.
As Moore for the Quakers gets a little tap in there. Ball being ping-ponged around. Parrish. Now Page. Now Natalie Moore for the Quakers. Set by Dayton Moore. Wilkerson trying to tap it over Bosarth. Page. Now Johnson. Great dig there by Gray.
That's right there. That leads to a point for the Quakers. But yet, though, as Gray did an excellent job there of keeping the rally alive, just not able to finish for the point. But again, great rally there for the Cougars.
As now we have shifted over to a 1-point lead. Spoke too soon. We are all tied up here, 14-14.
Definitely a back and forth game here as the Cougars and the Quakers kind of are coming out pretty evenly.
Kinsley Stevens back to serve for the Cougars. Bosarth dig, bump Page, Moore. Stevens set to McIntosh, slightly over. Johnson kill for the Quakers. Number 9, Casey Johnson, getting another point for Guilford.
Nash just trying to find the ball here early, but continuing to lead her team and keep into this match as the Cougars tie it up there with a great kill.
Wilkerson again on that kill, number 21 in gold, tying it all right back up. Gentry, number 8, back to serve. Moore trying to keep it down. Bosarth. Now Moore sending it right over. Gentry dig. Set. Kill Nash. Dug up by Bosarth. Now Johnson trying to get one of her own. Now Mounts.
Mounts a great shot there. Great attempt for a shot there over the net. Just couldn't quite get the ball over the net as she came down a little too late. But it was a great attempt for a kill there from Mounts.
McIntosh over to Nash. Blocked. Bump Gray. Now Mounts again. Mounts gets that one after the last attempt. And this is a very close matchup here. 16-16.
Yeah, that's right, Louise. We're definitely seeing the Cougars start to get into a little bit of a rhythm here.
Attempted dig there by number 19, Stevens. Just couldn't quite get completely under it, and it'll be another point for Guilford. Now, more for the Quakers, back to serve. Falls to Gentry, set by Stevens. Emily McIntosh there. Dug up by Gray. Stevens, Nash. Bump Page, Alcantara now. Gentry save, bump. McIntosh, number 20, couldn't quite get a hold on that ball, and it'll go right under the net. Timeout called here. 18-16, going to the Quakers as we have a couple more points left in this first set. We'll be right back in just a short moment.
University provides all you need for your future through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential. With flexible online and on-campus programs, affordable tuition, and over 50 majors and programs. Visit allaverett.com. Are you all in?
After the timeout, we are back in Quaker possession as Moore, number 22, in maroon, back to serve. Sends it over. Great out call there by the Cougars.
That's right, Louise. The ref right there to call it as the Cougars get a point back there on the out of bounds shot here from the Quakers, brings the score to 18-17.
As Moore sends it over the net, over to Page. Page looking for an assist there. Didn't have anybody behind her. Bit of miscommunication as we are back all tied up, 18-18.
That's right. The little things, the little things that the Cougars are taking advantage of.
Hall sending it over to Gentry. Moore, Nash, blocked there by the Quakers. Emily McIntosh sending it over, set by Page. Again, a little bit of miscommunication there by Guilford as it cost them another point. Another timeout here, and we will be back in just a short moment.
University provides all you need for your future through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential. With flexible online and on-campus programs, affordable tuition, and over 50 majors and programs. Visit allaverett.com. Are you all in?
Welcome back to the Averett Sports Network. If you're just joining us, I'm Wyatt Ockel alongside my co-broadcaster Luis Moose Martinez. We have a really great match here going as the Cougars lead by 19-18 over the Quakers of Guilford College.
As Dayton Moore, number 23 in gold, sending it over. Bump there by Gray, set Moore. Kill Parish, blocked there by Alcantara with number 5, Marie Hall, as as the Quakers, get possession there.
That was a great block there by the Quakers. As another mistake for the Quakers pays off. I would say happens here now, and the Cougars take advantage of it. The Cougars now have another 1-point lead as this lead brings a little bit more momentum on that side of the bench.
As the ball goes a bit AWOL there, sent back over the net, set by Moore, kill by Wilkerson, number 21. She is having a day.
That's right, Luis. Wilkerson right there on that front line, as we talked about earlier. The Cougars definitely love the fact that she's right there. She has great vision on the court, and just able to put it in spots that really no one else sees.
Now Nash sending it over to Paige. Alcantara now getting it right under Wilkinson, and Parish scoring a point for her team.
That's right, Luis. It's still a 1-point lead here for the Cougars.
A couple substitutions here as Casey Johnson is back into the game, as well as Vanessa Johnson for the Quakers. And an easy kill there by Emily McIntosh.
You can tell that she's really enjoying today, as the fact is that she was right there when the Quakers just really didn't expect it to happen. She was right there, and she saw that open spot there right in front of the Quaker defense.
And we are going to take another timeout and be back in just a short moment.
University provides all you need for your future through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential. With flexible online and on-campus programs, affordable tuition, and over 50 majors and programs. Visit allaverett.com. Are you all in?
Averett Sports Network, as the Cougars have jumped out to an early 22-20 lead here in the first set of this game against Guilford, as it is the very first ODAC match of the 2024-25 season.
Number 10, Erin Gray back to serve for the Cougars. The high-profile libero should be on everybody's scouting report. Sent right over the net. Bumped there by Paige. Johnson blocked. Dug up by Paige. Moore sending it over. Nash set by Dayton Moore. Wilkerson gets the kill again.
Wilkerson right there, as she was mid-air. You kind of saw that one. She was kind of mid-shot form, and she knew that ball was going to go down. As Erin Gray is set to serve here to get it back over the net, as too strong there from Erin Gray. Gray, one of the key contributors here, as well as Emma Nash. As kind of we talked about earlier, she's definitely brought life into this Cougar squad, being the fact that she is a fifth-year senior, and so Coach Olivia Earls is very, very glad to have her back to help lead the newcomers and make sure that they know the standard of winning here at Averett University.
As Johnson tries to get over the net, dug up by Gray. Moore set for McIntosh. Blocked there by Vanessa Johnson and Casey Johnson, number 15 and number 9. Back to serve is number 8, Zoe Wisnant. 23-22 is going to come down to the wire here in the very first set. Now Moore setting for Wilkerson. Wilkerson gets another one. Paige trying to make the best effort to try to get there. 1 point away for the Cougars. Stevens back to serve.
As you just saw, number 15 here for the Cougars has checked out. It's Hope Parrish. As Kinsley Stevens will check in for her. She's number 19.
As Stevens gets the perfect ending 25-22 in the first set. Stevens serve right on the line. Gets the Cougars onto the second one. The Cougars take a 1-0 lead on sets. We will be back in just a short moment.
Inclusive, encompassing, inspiring. Averett University provides all you need for a future you deserve through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential. With flexible online and on-campus programs, like our newest programs in entrepreneurship and psychology, with more coming soon. With affordable tuition and 24/7 support, it all leads to you becoming a catalyst for positive change. Visit allaverett.com. Averett University, are you all in? Inclusive, encompassing, inspiring. Averett University provides all you need for a future you deserve through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential. With flexible online and on-campus programs, like our newest programs in entrepreneurship and psychology, with more coming soon. With affordable tuition and 24/7 support, it all leads to you becoming a catalyst for positive change. Visit allaverett.com. Averett University, are you all in? Inclusive, encompassing, inspiring. Averett University provides all you need for a future you deserve through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential. With flexible online and on-campus programs, like our newest programs in entrepreneurship and psychology, with more coming soon. With affordable tuition and 24/7 support, it all.
And we are back here, ready to open up the second set as the Cougars take the very first one, 25-22, with a great serve, very accurate serve on the back line for Kinsley Stevens, number 19 in gold for the Cougars. And we are about to get underway here. Coaches giving their last couple talks. What kind of changes do you think the Quakers have to make to kind of go off of the energy of the Cougars? The Cougars are coming off of a very hot streak. I mean, they've played very well that first set. What kind of changes do you think the Quakers are going to make going into the second set, Wyatt?
Well, Louise, the Quakers definitely have to be more on the same page when it comes to their communication. They're making too many small little mistakes when it comes to where the ball is going to land, who's going to go and try to save it. So they have to be more on the same page of how they're going to play defense here against the Cougars, because you're right, Luis, the Cougars have come off of a hot streak there in the first set. As you can see, that the team chemistry that Coach Olivia Earls has built up with the team this year so far is definitely paying off. As their communication is really online, and it really always has been, always will be. But no, the one of the key leaders there for the two kind of key leaders there for the Cougars are Emily McIntosh and Allie Wilkerson. Wilkerson, you can kind of tell, is having a little fun because she's kind of gotten herself into a little bit of a rhythm.
It's number 4, Paige, back to serve. Dug up by McIntosh, sent over the net. Alcantara looking for the kill. Nash trying to dive out for it, couldn't quite reach it. 1-0 to Guilford.
That's right, Louise. The ball just landed in the back right corner. If you're seeing from our view, the Cougars now on the right side of your screen.
As Parks tries to get the kill there. Dug up by Botsar, sent over the net by Moore. Dayton Moore to set. McIntosh gets it under the block of Alcantara and Hall.
Great job there by McIntosh to find the opening on the court, and just able to put that one away as the Quakers unable to handle that, as it came a little too strong for McIntosh. You can tell that McIntosh, the fact is that she is a little taller. She's really able to put that ball over the net with strength.
As we were looking at the first couple stats of the first set, Wilkerson, number 21, leading with 6 kills. Not far behind her is Hope Parish and Emma Nash.
That's right, Louise. As we just talked about, Allie Wilkerson just having some fun today. It always helps always helps with your team chemistry, and with being able to win when you come out loose and you're on the same page with your team, and just kind of coming into it, just kind of have fun with it.
Set there by Moore. McIntosh trying to get it past the block of Johnson and Hall. But again, another point there for the Quakers.
McIntosh looking to continue her rhythm, just not able to find one there as the Quakers came over at the right time, just not and gave that block there as they were able to come back with that one.
Bosar sending it over the net to Nash. Moore. Parish getting it under the block of Natalie Moore and Hall, number 5.
Great job there by the Cougars, just able to fire that one over the net, as the Quakers were right there, but not able to put that one back over the net.
Now Stevens back in the game, number 19 in gold, along with number 3, Mounts. Awaiting a couple clarifications from the table here. Patiently waiting.
I would say if you're just joining us here in the Grand Center, it's for some odd reason it's always a little extra exciting when we have our teams when they have their gold rush. And you see everyone in their in the main gold of the school colors. For some odd reason, it's always really exciting. Patiently waiting on clarification from the score table.
Trying to get something all situated and figure it out. Seems like the fans are growing impatient as well.
Yeah, that definitely was the fans wanting to get this game back and underway.
As Earls pulls her team aside, having a little chat. 3-2 here to the Quakers. As we look over at the Quakers for the first set. Crisbel Alcantara, number 12, with 4 kills in the first set. Casey Johnson, number 9, with 2. And number 22, Natalie Moore, with 4. Assist there by Maddie Page, number 4, leading so far with 9. On the other side, the Cougars, number 23, Dayton Moore, with 6.
All right, it looks like Kinsley Stevens will serve it up here for the Cougars, as a costly mistake here from the Quakers, not able to handle it, gives the Cougars the tying point that they needed to get back into this game.
As the Cougars bench gets very excited for that one.
Shout out to the bench leader, Brenda Light, for keeping the team chemistry up and going.
Kill there by number 22, Moore.
As the Cougar faithful here disagrees. We're seeing some disagreements here as the Cougars thought that ball went way out of bounds from the Quakers, but seems to land in bounds, at least from the call from the refs.
A new face here, number 5, I believe. Sorry, number 6, Amber Charlazo.
As the Cougars will try to
Quakers.
keep it going, as they do, and McIntosh there with another kill as the ball lands over the net, and the Quakers just with a little bit of miscommunication as the ball lands there, and the game is all tied up here at 4. We're definitely seeing a back and forth game as the Cougars here and their fans are a little bit more fired up when they were earlier.
Gentry back to serve, number 8 for the Cougars. Over to Wisnart. Moore. Now Gray mounts. Page dig. Bosarth set. Moore trying to get it past the block of Nash, and Nash is fired up.
Yeah, that's right, Louise. Nash right there on the front line. One of the key leaders for the Cougars on the front line of the defense here. Her and McIntosh definitely seem to be on the same page. As you can tell, Nash wants to get this one in the books.
Set there to McIntosh, and McIntosh couldn't quite get past that block by the Johnsons. Number 9, number 15, Vanessa and Casey. Back to serve, number 18, Vivian Cavatayo. And that serve will go out of bounds. Looked a little close to me, Wyatt.
No, I know. Yeah, the ref was right there as the ball, at least from according to me, looked like it was in bounds, but I guess it just landed a skip or a hop or two, for the Cougars and out of bounds there.
As number 4, Maddie Page gets a yellow card for speaking back to the official. As the crowd goes pretty wild for that one.
You can see that the left side of the stands here for the Cougar faithful is fired up as McIntosh now will step back to take the serve. As we're trying to figure out a little bit more clarification here from the score table, as the ref just wants to make sure she knows what's going on and where whose point it is and where the ball is.
Destiny McIntosh, number 16, back to serve for the Cougars. Get us back underway. Set there by Paige Johnson, trying to get it back there. Gets it past the hands of McIntosh. It'll be another point for the Quakers. 6-6 here in the Grant Center.
That's right, as McIntosh will now check out as Aaron Gray checks back in. Well, the key leader in Diggs checks back in. Hopes to get her team a little bit of a lead here.
Now Moore mounts. Stevens. McIntosh gets that one, but not Destiny. That would be Emily McIntosh, number 20, getting that kill past the block of Johnson.
Coach Olivia Earls loves the contributions, loves the hard work from the younger McIntosh sister.
Dayton Moore back to serve. Set by Paige. Alcantara looking for the kill, and it'll be given to the Quakers.
Wow, from here, Luis, that ball looked like it landed out of bounds.
Maybe we saw something that he didn't. Not sure. We just don't have the proper angle to that ball.
Pretty exciting game here in the Grant Center as the Cougars and the Quakers are all tied up in the second set.
Bosarth sending it right back over. It'll be in favor of the Cougars. Double touch there. Cougars up by 1, 8-7. Trying to get a bigger lead here as Nash by Moore. Page Moore sending it over, dug up by Moore. Gray over to McIntosh.
McIntosh just too strong there on the side of the net. Try to get that ball in the back corner where she saw a little bit of an opening, but you can definitely see that the lead can be acquired with that front line of Moore, Parrish, and Wilkerson.
As Parrish or McIntosh again there as McIntosh comes in for her younger sister.
That's right. As the McIntosh sisters here are fired up, as you can tell that they definitely enjoy playing with playing on the same team together and getting to kind of bounce off of each other's energy. As there's another double touch there from the Quakers, as the Cougars here build a 2-point lead early on here in the second set.
Back to serve is Aaron Gray. To Moore. Attempted there by Page. Page sends it over. Moore, Gray, Parrish gets that kill off the fingertips of the initial blockers for the Quakers.
You can tell that that kill by Wilkerson was hit by Parrish. Fires up the Cougars bench. As this now is an early 3-point lead here for the Cougars. And yet another one as a mishandle there from the Quakers gives the Cougars a 4-point lead here as there was a mishandle there on the dig there for the Quakers.
Gray gonna take her third serve here. This little rally. Page sending it over to Alcantara. Alcantara, Gray. Moore set for Nash, and Nash just a little too much power behind that one. The official calls it out of bounds.
Nash thought that she had a kill there, and we did too, as we thought that ball looked like it just landed in bounds, but apparently it went out of bounds, as it was just a touch out of bounds, as it gives the Quakers a point back. It's still now again another 4-point lead for the Cougars as the ball goes into the net, as it's served there from the Quakers. It was a little too weak.
Wisnant, number 8 for the Quakers. Just not enough power behind that serve. And now we'll make way for Stevens on the other side. As Stevens trying to mimic Wisnant as they're going back and forth. As the ball will be back in possession of the Quakers. Number 6 for Guilford. Charlazzo.
You can tell, Louise, that this is going to be a very back and forth game, going on to the later points of the second set. You can tell that these two teams are pretty evenly matched when it comes to their records, and when it comes to how fired up they get with their defense.
As a little bit of back and forth there, as Johnson trying to look for that back line. It'll go out of bounds. Couple substitutions here as Bosarth for the Quakers are back in. Gentry making way for Allie Wilkerson, number 21, having herself quite a bit of a day.
Coach Earl is giving Wilkerson a little bit of a break here as she's trying to keep her legs fresh for the later points of this match.
And Gentry sends it over. Wisnant, Page, Johnson trying to get it and gets that point past the hands of Stevens.
Gentry there laughing as she and Kaylee Stevens thought that they had the bump there. Just a little miscommunication there on the back line.
Cavatayo serve. Johnson getting off the fingertips of the block. 14-12 here. As Cavatayo back to serve again. Gray digs it up. Block there.
Great dig there from Gray to try to get the point over there. You can tell that Nash really wanted that point. She really launched that one over the net. There was a loud sound coming back on that block.
There's a lot of power behind that hit by Nash. Just the block just completely absorbed it as Stevens sets it up for McIntosh, sorry. And McIntosh gets that kill, 15-13.
And Louise, that was the older McIntosh sister, the fifth-year senior out of Statesville, North Carolina.
As Destiny McIntosh sends it over, Paige trying to set up Vanessa Johnson, number 15 in maroon. Just a little bit out of reach. Again, a little bit of miscommunication.
Definitely Johnson just not able to get there in time as the ball falls on the net.
Wisnant over to Moore. Dug up by McIntosh. Mounts trying to get a hold of that one, but it gets blocked at the net by Johnson.
A great block there by Johnson to kind of redeem herself to give the Quakers another point here. Still a 2-point lead here for the Cougars.
As Moore sends it over, or attempts to send it over, sorry. It'll be another point for the Cougars.
That's right, as Hope Parrish will check back in along with Dayton Moore.
And Moore getting the signal from her coach. Dug up there, Cavatayo, Alcantara, Gentry, Moore to McIntosh.
McIntosh with a great kill there. She definitely saw that opening on the back line of the Quakers there. Too strong there for the Quakers. Not able to handle it. Great there. Great momentum gives that point to the Cougars.
Paige sets for Johnson. Johnson answers right back. As we are going back and forth here within possession. Marie Hall, number 5, entering the game. Bossard for the Quakers, going to serve. Dug up by Gray, Moore, McIntosh gets that one back. Wilkerson entering the game. Emma Nash going back to serve.
That's right, Louise. With the younger McIntosh sister there yet with another great kill there. She's definitely gone into a little bit of a rhythm, and to help the Cougars here build their early lead.
Now Moore setting up Parrish as number 4 for the Quakers, Maddie Page, finds the Cougars a bit off of their guard. Just tips it right over the net, nobody there to answer. Page now serve. Dug up by Gray, Moore, Wilkerson.
Wilkerson there, forget with another great kill. She is on fire today on that front line of the offense. The Cougars' chemistry is paying off with how well their momentum there is with bringing the offense on board.
And we will be back in just a short moment after this timeout.
University provides all you need for your future through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential. With flexible online and on-campus programs, affordable tuition, and over 50 majors and programs. Visit allaverett.com. Are you all in?
And we are ready to get back underway after that timeout. 20-16 big lead here for the Cougars as Gray, number 10, back to serve, getting us back underway. Page set for Alcantara. Alcantara gets that answer.
You can definitely see the that even though the Cougars weren't really there on time to save that one, they get Emma Nash is definitely making sure that her team knows where they're going here.
And Wilkerson again. We've been saying her name quite a bit today.
That's right, as she looks fired up, as trying to lead her team back into the Washington to continue their winning ways here, as they're looking to add on to their win streak.
Mounts and Stevens back in the game. Stevens to Moore. Page for Alcantara. Nash save. Stevens up in the air. Nash sends it over. Alcantara now to Page. Moore for the Quakers getting that kill.
That's right, as the ball just landed between Gray and Nash. The Nash was definitely just like, okay, that's okay. You know, we have an early lead. We have a fairly decent lead here. You know, that's okay. Let's get back to them on this next serve.
Charlonzo, number 6, sending it over. Stevens, Wilkerson, set there by Page for Johnson.
Great
Page
block
again.
there by Wilkerson.
Attempted save there by Stevens.
Yeah, Stevens trying to get a dig herself, just not able to get there in time.
21-19. Charlonzo. And that is Johnson just above the net, bringing it right back down.
The Quakers getting on a little bit of a run here, as the Cougars now definitely have to be careful not to let this 1-point lead here slip away.
Charlonzo trying to keep her streak alive. Nash, Stevens, Mounts. Blocked there by the front line of Guilford, and a timeout is called. 21-21. We'll be back in just a short moment.
University provides all you need for your future through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential. With flexible online and on-campus programs, affordable tuition, and over 50 majors and programs. Visit allaverett.com. Are you all in?
And back here on the Averett Sports Network, if you're just joining us here either in the Grin Center or over our stream, I'm Wyatt Oxpole alongside Luis Moose Martinez as we have an even match here. It's all tied up 21-21, as you see on the right side of the screen here, Averett in gold and Guilford in the maroon jerseys.
As Page setting up Johnson. Johnson just couldn't quite get the proper height on that ball. Hits the net. It'll be back to serve for the Cougars is Gentry.
You're seeing that turnovers are definitely playing a key role in today's match with the way the points are going.
Alcantara sending it back over to Stevens, now setting for Mounts. Mounts gets that right on the fingertips of the blockers. That's Johnson and Moore for the Quakers. Now Gentry again, 23-21. Gentry a little too much behind that one, and it'll go out of bounds.
That's right, Louise, as the Cougars maintain a slim one-point lead here, 2 points away from taking the second set.
Cavatayo back to serve. Dug up by Gray, Stevens, McIntosh. Ball stays alive. Nash sends it up. Looking for that back corner, and we're back all tied up, 23-23.
That's right, pretty even match here in the Grant Center.
And another timeout is called. We will be back in just a short moment.
University provides all you need for your future through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential. With flexible online and on-campus programs, affordable tuition, and over 50 majors and programs. Visit allaverett.com. Are you all in?
And back underway here in the Grant Center, 23-23. Quakers serve. Cavatayo. Dug up by Nash. Stevens. Nash now for the kill.
Nash with a great kill there. She knew that ball was going down. Great opening there from Nash. Great way to recognize that there was a spot there on the floor that she was trying to aim for. As that gives that sends us into another timeout. We're gonna take with them. We're back here on the Averett Sports Network.
University provides all you need for your future through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential. With flexible online and on-campus programs, affordable tuition, and over 50 majors and programs. Visit allaverett.com. Are you all in?
Ready to get back underway here after that very short timeout. McIntosh, fifth-year senior for this Cougars team. Gonna serve here. Cavatayo, Page, Moore. Blocked there by Nash. Off the fingertips, saved by McIntosh, set by Stevens, mounts. Gets that kill, and the Cougars take a 2-0 lead.
That's a great way to end the second set there. That was an amazing kill. She and the Cougars definitely online there to put the Quakers away for the end of the second set.
And we will be back in just a short moment to get started on the third set.
Inclusive, encompassing, inspiring. Averett University provides all you need for a future you deserve through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential. With flexible online and on-campus programs, like our newest programs in entrepreneurship and psychology, with more coming soon. With affordable tuition and 24/7 support, it all leads to you becoming a catalyst for positive change. Visit allaverett.com. Averett University. Are you all in?
And we are back on the Averett Sports Network for this third set of the matchup between your very own Averett women's volleyball team and the visiting Guilford Quakers, as Averett takes a 2-0 lead on sets. Nash going to start us off here. Page for Hall, and Hall will get the point off of a tip on the blockers. Page back to serve, sorry. Dug up by McIntosh, more to Wilkerson. Wilkerson gets blocked.
Yeah, Wilkerson just not able to put it over the net here. Is the Quakers taking a 2-0 early lead in the third set, as you're seeing a few changes here for the Quakers, as they definitely look to be a little bit more comfortable here in the third set.
And Maddie Page, number 4 in maroon, serving for the 4th time now. 3-0 lead to the Quakers. Parrish there, just in time. Page set for Alcantara, and she will get that off the fingertips again of the blockers. Guilford taking a 4-0 lead early on in this third set.
Coach Olivia Earle is not looking to get her team back into this set.
And Nash sending that dug up by Page, but that'll go out of bounds near the bench.
And that mistake gives the Cougars the first point of the third set, as they are now only down 3 points here from tying this set up.
Gray sending it back over the net. Dug up by Moore. Page for Alcantara, number 12. Nash over to Moore. Now Parrish gets blocked. Great block there by Alcantara and Hall.
Parrish just wanting to get that one over the net. Just you can tell she really wanted that one.
Now Wisnat, number 8, sending it over Nash. Moore doing her best to get there. Parrish sends it right back. Wisnat, Page set. Wisnat hit over the net. Moore, Gray, McIntosh gets that kill.
McIntosh with the beautiful patience there, waiting on that one to come down to give her team a point and to get back into this game. You can definitely, as we talked about earlier, the team chemistry and the communication paying off on where the ball is going to land, on who's going to be in and where.
And Stevens trying to get a point off of that serve. It'll go out of bounds. Number 6 in maroon for Guilford, Charlonzo, gonna serve, and that'll go out of bounds.
And that cuts the Quakers' third set lead here in half, 6-3.
Gentry back into the game, as well as Destiny McIntosh.
As Coach Earls is definitely looking to get her team on a little bit of a rhythm here.
Dug up there by Gray. McIntosh over to Mounts. Mounts didn't quite have the height on that one, and it'll go out of bounds.
Great dig there by Gray, as she was able to keep that rally alive. Mounts is not able to find the space on the back line to put that one away.
Bossart for Guilford. Serving this one over the net. Nash, Stevens, back to Nash. And Nash, an absolute powerhouse of a hitter. Bringing in Emily McIntosh.
That's right, Louise. Emma Nash. We talked about her and Aaron Gray all last year, and at the start of this year, as they look to, as they're both kind of continuing their dominance here, especially in the ODAC.
A bit of miscommunication between teammates, and the ball got out of bounds. 8-4 to the Quakers. Now Moore sending it over to Gray. Saved by Stevens, sent over the net by Gentry. Now Johnson sets up Nash perfectly, and Johnson pays the price.
Nash just able to tap the ball down there as it was already on the Quakers side of the net. Just an easy tap over, as there's a spot right there on the front line of the Quakers.
Dayton Moore sending it over the net on the serve. Gets a point on that one.
As the ref says, point goes to the Cougars. We're seeing a little bit of a rally here now. The Cougars only 2 points down for tying this game up, as the Cougars thought that the ball didn't land on the ground, so they thought that the rally could continue. But the point goes there to the Cougars. The ref says.
Page. Now Gray to Parrish. Bosar digs it up. Page. Johnson gets past the block of McIntosh and Nash.
Nash, yeah, definitely keeping her team on the same page.
Alcantara, Hall, dug up by Gray, Moore, Nash. Bosar digs it up. Page sets for Moore. Moore couldn't quite get it past the net. Not enough power behind it. 9-7 in this third set. Nash back to serve. Wilkerson entering the game. Wilkerson playing a key part in the success so far today.
That's right, Louise. She has had the lead in kills so far in this match against the Quakers. In the first half, or should I say, after the first 2 sets, she had a total of 6 kills, and now what's probably going to be about 9 or 10 total for the match, if not more.
And there's Wilkerson again. Wilkerson,
we've been talking about her all freaking day long.
Wilkerson having a great day so far.
You can see the confidence there she's there on the center front line of for the Cougars. Right there between Parrish and McIntosh.
Great serve out of bounds. We'll bring back Wisnant. Number 8 for Guilford. Her serve over the net, dug up by Gray. Moore set for Wilkerson, sorry. Page to Moore, dug up by Gray.
Great dig there by Gray.
McIntosh trying to get back over. Gray for Parrish. Parrish finding an opening that way.
Great job there by the Cougars, able to finish that rally. Never really out of down on of anything. Great job there by Aaron Gray to keep her team in that rally.
Bit of miscommunication there as Moore sends it right back over. Set by Stevens. McIntosh looking for the kill.
That's great there by McIntosh, able to get off that kill and able to bring her team with what we thought was a point here for the Cougars.
As the official hasn't noticed that it may not have been a point for the Cougars, like we had thought. But they get it back.
Pays off there for the Cougars, taking advantage of it, should say, by the Cougars on the little miscommunications by the Quakers. It goes to show that early mistakes, key mistakes, end up being taken advantage of.
And Gentry entering the game, serving. Cavatayo. Great dig there by Gray. Miscommunication there by teammates. Stevens sends it over. Page setting for Johnson, and Johnson gets a crazy kill there.
Johnson right there, not being able to find the open spot on the floor. She just rode that momentum and was able to find an early kill there find a great kill there in front of the Cougars.
Gentry to Stevens. Nash off the fingertips. 13-11 in this third set.
The momentum that the Cougars have built up over the past couple weeks is definitely helping them in this match with keeping their bench fired up and keeping them in this game only 2 points down from tying this game up.
Blocked there by Nash. Cavatayo to Moore. Stevens keeps it alive. Now McIntosh over to McIntosh.
Sisters on that play.
An amazing duo there. Great connection there by the siblings. Destiny McIntosh to Emily McIntosh.
You can tell the McIntosh sisters love that one there.
Now Destiny McIntosh sending it over the net. And Paige finding an opening. Couple substitutions here as Alcantara entering the game. Dug up by Gray. Stevens, McIntosh. Saved by Bosnath. Alcantara saved by Stevens. Gentry sent over the net by Gray. Johnson trying and gets that kill.
Yeah, Gray just not able to handle that one. Just one a little out of her reach. Great rally there for the Quakers.
Here's more. Gentry, Stevens, McIntosh.
McIntosh, not sure what she had there. She didn't think that she had one there. A little bit of a surprise there for herself. You can kind of see the surprise look on her face as she was like, "Oh, oopsie," and just went over the net and fell.
Dayton Moore serving back. Bosarth, Paige, Alcantara. She will get that kill. 16-13 in favor of the Quakers. Cavatayo, serve, Nash, Moore, Parish. Dug up by Cavatayo, Page. Now Alcantara, Moore being there, Gray, Parish. Ball going back and forth. Parish, Bosarth, Page, Hall. And the Cougars hold on strong.
A little miscommunication there gives the Cougars another point here and to come within 2 points of the Quaker lead.
Number 22 in gold, Emma Nash. Back to serve. And it goes off the hands of Moore, Natalie Moore, number 22. They go out of bounds, cutting the lead down to 1, 16-15.
McIntosh with a great kill there. She knew she had it, and she got it as the ball just lands a little under the block there from the Quakers. As the Cougars tie it up, we knew that this was going to be a close one, Luis. But the Cougars doing a great job here to stay in this game and now tying it up.
And we will be back after this timeout.
University provides all you need for your future through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential. With flexible online and on-campus programs, affordable tuition, and over 50 majors and programs. Visit allaverett.com. Are you all in?
as we're back here on the Averett Sports Network, as Nash will set it over the net there. As another point here, as the Cougars now take the lead, 17-16 on the mishandle by the Quakers.
And Nash going to take another chance here at a serve.
As the ball falls there for Nash, Nash fired up and keeping the rest of her team fired up. Great job there to have a spot on the floor that she was aiming for, and gives the Cougars another 2-point lead.
Now Nash back again, dug up by Moore. Page for Alcantara, dug up by Gray. Dayton Moore to McIntosh. McIntosh gets past that block.
McIntosh, the younger McIntosh sister, able to get that one over there on the out of bounds hit from the Quakers. Now a 3-point lead here. The Grant Center and the people who are here are fired up for their team.
Nash sending this one over the net, hits the ground, and the Cougars, who were originally down in this set, are now up by 4 points.
That's right, Louise. As the Cougars have now turned the tables of this match, and now have developed a rhythm, and you can tell that the momentum has shifted in their favor as they have developed a great rhythm. As Emma Nash saves that one there, but not able to get the ball back over the net, as the ball just lands short and hits the net.
20-17 in favor of the Cougars. Maddie Page, number 4, maroon for the Quakers. Back to serve. Dug up by Nash. Dayton Moore. Parish gets it on the line.
Parrish able to contribute to this lead today. You can tell that everyone's just having a little bit more fun here, as the momentum is like I said earlier, has definitely shifted.
Gray. Moore. Maddie Page. Saved. And the ball will be trickled down. Wisnat, number 8 for Guilford, 21-18, back to serve. Nash picks it up. Moore, McIntosh now. Dug up by Page. Cavatayo, now Moore, Nash, Moore, Wilkerson. Page over to Johnson. Dug up there by Moore. Saved by Gray. Sent over the net by Nash.
Nash with the kill!
Nash barely making it onto that line. Makes it 3 scores away. And a timeout is called, and we'll be back in just a short moment.
University provides all you need for your future through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential. With flexible online and on-campus programs, affordable tuition, and over 50 majors and programs. Visit allaverett.com. Are you all in?
As we're back here on the Averett Sports Network, as you have seen, the Cougars have completely shifted the momentum in their favor and built a 22-18 lead, leading with a 2-0 set lead here over the Quakers of Guilford College. You can tell that the communication is there, and they are all on the same page, and their bench is fired up.
Stevens back to serve. Dug up by Cavateo. Page, Moore. Now Gray. Stevens over to Mount. Wisnath, Page, Moore, Nash. Stevens, McIntosh, kill. Dug up by Gray. Save.
Great dig there by McIntosh, keep that ball alive.
Now Stevens keeping that ball alive.
And it pays off for the Cougars, and is now giving them another point and tied this game up. A great rally there for the Cougars. Pays off on McIntosh's save there.
A great rally there by the Cougars pays off as they have made this a 5-point game. And Stevens couldn't quite get a good handle on that serve. As Marie Hall, number 5, will be back to serve. Mounts keeps it up. Gray for Nash. Kept up by Nash, and nobody was around to help her out.
Mounts just not able to find that one and keep it alive as the Quakers are given yet another point here. Still a 3-point lead here for the Cougars.
McIntosh picks it up. Stevens back to McIntosh and blocked there by Johnson.
Strong block there from Guilford as McIntosh came up with a strong attack. She just couldn't find the right opening for the kill.
23-21 here, and we will be back in just a short moment.
University provides all you need for your future through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential. With flexible online and on-campus programs, affordable tuition, and over 50 majors and programs. Visit allaverett.com. Are you all in?
If you're just joining us, here kind of towards the end of the third set, the Cougars still have a commanding 2-point lead, 23-21 towards the end of this third set. As we kind of look to the future a little bit in terms of kind of the up and coming games for the Cougars and for the Guilford College Quakers. The Cougars up next after this game have the Bridgewater College Eagles coming in on Friday, as that is a 6 o'clock start. As the Cougars get another point here, as they come into set point here, the lead is now 24-21. Great kill there from the Cougars.
That was Mounts, number 3, right side hitter, getting that kill, putting up the Cougars 1 point away. Now Gentry, serve. Ball's net. Kept up by McIntosh to Stevens. Mounts, saved by Gentry. Now Gray to McIntosh. Saved by McIntosh. Now it's back to Stevens. Mounts. Kept up by Cavatayo. By Page. Cavatayo sends it over. Gentry comes in. Stevens. McIntosh.
McIntosh with the kill! Able to end it there for the Cougars. Great way there on the miscommunication there from the Quakers to end this one here in the Grant Center. It's been a great match here for the Cougars, and great way to end that one on a strong kill there from the younger McIntosh sister. Like I was talking about earlier, they now coming off of this win. They have the Bridgewater College Eagles here on Friday, 6 o'clock start here for your Cougar fans. As the Guilford College Quakers have next Washington and Lee University on Friday at 6:30 in Greensboro.
Thank you so much, folks, for watching. My name is Luis Martinez, and to my left is Wyatt Acapulco. Have a good night.